What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to part 4 of the how to produce a marketing video for your brand or business. Okay, my name is Lungile and I'm going to be talking about your brand video execution today. So, we've spoken about deciding on a brand tone for your video, deciding what the USPs are, the unique selling points, deciding who the target market for the video is, and now we are going to talk about the execution for the video. Before you decide on what your execution is, you need to know the target market. So for instance, if you're going to make a product or a service you're advertising to millennials, a basic thing is to have a video that is energetic, popping, lots of bright colors to grab their attention, because attention span for young people versus seniors is not the same. If it's supposed to be for people that are super rich, black diamonds, or it's a luxury brand, there's obviously a different execution to it. The video maybe has to have a classy tone. The words you use are going to be like exquisite, fine, refined. Even the pace of the video will maybe be a bit slow. But this is all informed by the target market, the tone, and the unique selling points. A very boring way to execute a video is just to have a hard sell execution where you basically say, we have the new vacuum 3000, it can do this, and this. Get it now while stocks last. This is something that most brands and businesses do, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. I personally don't prefer it because that feels like someone is shouting at me and trying to shove something down my throat. You already hate telemarketers that call you every time trying to sell you stuff forcefully without even getting to know you or doing research about you. So I think sometimes it'll work, sometimes it might not work, but it all depends on what you want for your business or your brand. Another way to come up with an execution for your brand is to think about once you've decided on this is what your brand tone is and your unique selling point and your target market is, deciding, is this video going to be a talking head shot like this? Is it someone in a green screen studio or a white studio talking to you? I'm sure you've seen Colgate brands when they talk about there's a new Colgate, toothpaste. It's got this, and it can clean your teeth, and it transforms into an animation of germs and teeth getting whitened. That's an execution. You either have talking head mixed with animation, or is it just full animation, or is it a branded story type execution? Is it are we following someone doing something and then we're gonna have the tagline for the video or the service at the end? It all depends on what the best execution for the video will be, and all these things are informed by the target market. Maybe it could be animation, maybe it could be a talking head video, maybe it could be an event video, maybe it could be a brand video, maybe a brand video is something that would be more high top, it doesn't focus more on the features of the product, but it focuses more on the philosophy behind the brand. If you think of an Apple, an Apple brand video, sometimes they do mention the specs of a product, but sometimes they have these type of videos where it talks about what they think, what their vision is, that they're artists, creators, rebels. That script speaks to the vision of the company and the company's mission and values. So it all depends on what you want for your video and what execution works best for that video. So it's very important. And another thing to think about is perspective and POV. For instance, if you are gonna make a sports video for a sports brand, you could have a voiceover from an old coach talking about there's a thin line between winning and losing, and while the voiceover's talking, it's powerful and inspirational. You're seeing people sweating, playing cricket, looking victorious or sad, just a lot of emotion, or you could flip it around and then have a POV from a young kid who's standing in this big cricket field saying, one day I'm gonna be the best in the world, I'm gonna fill this arena. It's still emotional and inspirational, but it's a different POV because now you're hearing the voiceover of a kid. And just because you're using a voiceover of a kid doesn't mean that that'll only relate to kids, you know. So it all depends on the effect that you're going for your video. You could have that voiceover over kid talking about their dreams, but then you could be marketing to like parents or like someone who wants to play, who's like a teenager.